Hey, I'm Fernando with H&G. I want to show you how we got a house for $1 and we appraised at $225,000.
Tracks ringing in the dawn. Sweat and grit till the daylight's gone. Steel and dirt.
Before I tell you how I purchased a house for $1 and turn it a $250,000 rental, I want to tell you a little bit about me. When I came here as a foreigner in 2009, working at Home Depot, going to school in the morning and going to help my father, we had nothing. And now building my own dream, buying and selling houses and giving somebody a home. And I can tell you that I do today what I love. We're not where we want to be, but I know exactly where we're heading. I want to tell you that it's possible. It's possible to come from nothing, having a clear idea of where you're at and where you're going, and you can turn your dream into reality. So I can tell you right now, don't let your fear control you. Keep moving forward. That faith over fear will always win. So you can see what I can do, how I can document it the best I can to show you that you can do it. And that you just have to have a clear idea of where you're going, have a clear path, and know that you can make it. And I'm still moving forward. I'm not where I wanted to be, but I am going to where I want to be. It's clear in my mind. I want to show you how having the right team, the right realtor on your team to fight for your best interest could help you. These two properties were listed for $500,000 each. We came back with $225,000 for that one and $100 for this one. I want to show you how we got this one for $1 and that one for $225. So what we did is we went to the table and we presented our offer for $225 for that one and $1 for this one. And they said no immediately. A month later, they came back to talk to us about our offer, where we showed them that this house was not worth more than $1 for us. That's when a good realtor in your team will make the difference. So at the end of the day, they took our offer, $225,000 for that one and $1 for this one. So one of the things that we did was did the concrete pad, and we did some changes inside the garage. And one of the things that we did that for was we were thinking of appraisal. So what we did was we end up doing the concrete and we end up doing drywall inside the garage. One of the things that we did in the exterior of this house is we only changed the siding with a board batten look at the bottom. We did the walkway and we did a small deck. Deck is not 30 inches above the ground. You don't need to do railings, at least in this thing. We only did it so if it snowed, you could get inside. That will make so my tenants will have an ideal walkway without not having a hazard and having a small deck where they can leave their shoes. So this was a split level home, and I'm going to explain to you what it is. A split level home is when the kitchen, it's in the center of the house and then bedrooms on either side. But this house was particularly a little different because even though it was a split level home, a split bedroom home, I'm sorry, it's the type of house, this house you came in through the living room, but then for you to get to the bedroom, you needed to go living room, dining, kitchen, bedroom. So we took that out and we made it into a more modern design where if you came in, you were in the kitchen dash living room because it's a small house. We put the bathroom close to the kitchen, and then we put the two bedrooms and the laundry room last in the back of the house. So this way it was a little more comfortable for whoever was going to rent the house and live here. So it's very important for you to think, okay, what is it going to come out on appraisal? Appraisal is your value, and properties go up in value with time. But if you look at it at its perspective, if we do this changes, how it's going to affect my value, how I'm going to make the ARV of the property go up. Because at the end of the day, if you're doing the birch strategy, where you're buying and refining and cashing out, you need to have a higher ARV. The higher your ARV, the more money you can cash out. So one of the things that we did is that we didn't want to cash out the 75% that we could have. We only cashed out $125,000, if I'm not mistaken, out of this property. But we made the layout of the property good. We did a new bathroom. We did new drywall and paint. We did a new kitchen. New flooring. And we changed everything that could have been a headache for us, like plumbing, HVAC, condenser. So we changed all the mechanicals to make sure that we're not going to have an issue. Plus, that's going to help us in our ARV, because when you're doing a cash out refi, one of the things that they ask you is, what do you do to the property? So if you have a spreadsheet, you have to line it up and you have to mention everything that you did in the property, how much money you put into the property. So that ARV would help you. So I was super happy that when we did get this house for $1 and we did the changes that we did, I was not expecting a $225,000 appraisal, which we got $125,000 back. We have a $40,000 investment after we bought the property, where we changed everything that we needed to change to make the house flow the way it should have. And now, when we got our appraisal back, it just was phenomenal, because we were able to cash out $125,000, and that money, you just keep it moving. So that's what you need: a good realtor on your team and the right people around you to make those deals happen. They're not going to happen right away. You're going to have problems along your journey, but they do exist and you can make them happen. Hey, over here, I'm holding the HUD for the property that we purchased for $1. This is when we did the refi, and we exactly refinanced that property for $129,000. We kept most of the equity in the property so we can keep a low payment a month. I want to show you, we're also going to put on the screen when the HUD from when we bought it for $1. I want to show you that's real. I want to show you that's possible. I want to show you that you could do it. And what I really would appreciate is if you follow us and the journey in our channel and you become a part of it. I want to tell you that faith over fear is what matters. That you can make it happen. And what's really important is to have faith over fear. And remember, this is Fernando. I hope you join us. Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Tracks ring ringing in the dawn.